Talk about a mature buck.
I would say that my love for bow hunting definitely comes from my dad. It's always been something that we've been able to go out and do together, and it's kind of our thing and just gives us time to spend together. And so yeah, I'm really appreciative of that, and I would definitely say that that's where I get my love for it from.
Well, I got my start in bow hunting by watching my dad go every weekend. It's pretty exciting just to tag along with him. Eventually my brother and I, when we were 9 and 10 years old, we had our own trap line so that we could catch muskrats and sell the pelts. With the money we made from that, I bought my first bow. One of the reasons I really stuck with bow hunting is because in North Dakota at the time, there was no minimum age to hunt like there was with a firearm. So as soon as I was able to pull enough poundage, I was able to start hunting. I just felt the need to pass that along to my daughter when she wanted to start hunting. The first few years, obviously, we used a firearm because it was much easier. But she quickly switched to just wanting to bow hunt as well. And she saw my passion for bears and has always wanted to take her own bears. So about 4 years prior, we started hunting mostly spot and stalk locally here.
It was super rare to even see a bear when we would go out over the past 3 to 4 years. So the few close encounters that I did have with bears really kind of just fueled the fire. Other aspects of the spot and stalk style that made it a little bit more difficult are just the fact that there are so few bears in comparison to other animals that we go out and hunt. The odds of even seeing one sometimes were super, super slim. Actually, most of the time we would go out and we wouldn't see a bear at all, let alone get close to one because they have a really good sense of smell. So that all made it difficult as well.
We're hiking up this ridge now. We should be able to get some bear country here in the next 15-20 minutes. Right off the bat, we saw a black bear, but we kind of botched it. I think it might have seen us, so it ran off or disappeared. Can't find it now. Now we're looking for other bears. There's plenty of bears in here, so hopefully we turn one up before dark. Hopefully it's in a place where we can get on it before dark.
It was definitely challenging and frustrating, but again, it's really just time to spend with my dad and just being in the outdoors and doing what we both love.
The 2023 season, some of our friends had taken up baiting. They were gracious enough to kind of give us some insight in some areas that were close to theirs. Baylee and I each got a couple of baiting areas over there. Due to Baylee's sister Ava graduating this year, we weren't able to get over there to help set up the baits immediately. And being the gracious friends that we have, they put our baits out for us and kind of got them started, put some trail cameras up, and just excited to get over there and start our bear hunt together. The area we baited here in Wyoming is just full of bears. It was fun. It seemed like as soon as the baits got out there, we would have 2 or 3 different bears on each bait. Eventually, by the first part of June, the bears really spread out. We didn't have as many coming into the baits, but it was just fun to see that many bears coming to the bait. It's a greater advantage, in my opinion, to be able to use bait and get the bears to come in. You can really judge them in. You're only 20 yards from them. You can usually judge the sex and the size of the bear and be pretty patient.
We're sitting in a tree stand. We drove up last night after we all got off of work, and judging by what we saw in the trail cams, the bears move around in the morning, so we're hoping to see one soon.
We were able to sit for most of the first morning, but it did start to rain pretty hard early in the afternoon, so we went and we got pizza and played cards the rest of the night and kind of just waited it out until the next morning to see what the weather would look like.
But in here, it's morning number 2. We spooked a little black bear on the way in, but I think it's one of the same bears from yesterday, so hopefully we get a decent bear to come in and get her first bear.
it cleared up some, so we were able to go back and sit, and we did actually see the same 3 bears, but we only sat until around 10:30 or 11, at which point my dad had tried to call me a couple of times, and so I texted him to ask what was up, and he said that he had harvested a bear. So obviously we were really excited. We wanted to go and help them out, get video, take pictures, just congratulate my dad, kind of be with him for that.
This wasn't laying here. There's been a bear here since we left, probably.
Nice arrow.
You like it? Tree stand right up there. All right, Baylee, you got a blood trail?
Yep.
See if I didn't bleed it away.
There might have been some red.
I think he's up a little higher. You get one of these trees up here. Didn't land it.
Oh yeah, it's a good bear.
Looks like a good one.
Good shot. Not bad shot. It'll work.
Easy all tended.
Good look. Nice noggin on him, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a good one.
That might have been a poper.
Look at all the scars.
Yeah.
I knew he had a good snout. He's a younger bear though, still.
Yeah, not seeing that.
Yep,
Those
that
bears
good
are bigger,
genetics over here.
definitely not.
Big heads.
We just got back out here. My dad shot a bear sometime late morning, so we went to help him get it all skinned up and pictures taken and everything, and now we're back in the stand. We had to outwait a long rainstorm, but hopefully something comes out because the sun's peeking through, so.
From the second that she came into the bait, she was extremely cautious, especially in comparison to the younger bears. You could tell that she knew that we were there right away. She did not turn broadside once. She came up and smelt us and then went back and stole a piece of bait from the barrel and ran off with it. So we never had an opportunity to take a shot. that sense of adrenaline and being on edge contributed to us being more prepared when she came in the second time around. Hayden did have to put the camera down for a couple of minutes just to ensure that I was able to draw back and had enough space to take a comfortable shot.
Nice shot. Yeah, it's a good shot.
In her shoulder.
No, you're good. It went in deep. You big girls.
I'm so nervous. Given that it was fairly close to dark, we decided it best not to track the bear that night. I felt fairly confident about the shot, but again, if it wasn't a good shot, we wouldn't want to push the bear any further. And so we decided to leave her overnight and just come back in the morning. We spent a lot of time, it was really thick, lots of brush. We spent a lot of time looking everywhere in that area for her. And it got to a point where I really was worried that we wouldn't be able to find her, but I was super relieved when Hayden started yelling.
That's a really cool bear.
Really pretty bear. Good job, girl.
Just went all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, that was that way about 200 yards and
That would
back.
be a pretty
I
cool
literally walked right there.
place.
Yeah, really cool.
That was good.
Great job, Baylee.
Thanks.
You didn't go very far.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
It's like she crashed too when she went down the way
Yep.
she's.
Surprised we didn't hear. Oh, I guess to the river.
I wasn't expecting her on top of the cliff. I was expecting it
Down
down on the
below.
rocks below. That's some good stuff. Beautiful, beautiful bear.
At the end of the day, it really is just about that time that I got to spend with my dad and just the shared experience that we've had for 4 years now. And to both be able to kill a bear on the same day is so special. And I'm just so grateful to be able to have gotten my first archery bear with him by my side. So.